All right. We're trying this again. I think we're here.
Yeah, baby.
Are we back on? Can you guys tell me?
Back on. It's just my face.
It's just Dreamy.
That's all that matters in this game is just Dreamy's face.
That's what the people
Dreamy
want.
is our god.
Hey guys, sorry. My computer said no today, and basically it just presented me with an image from The Road to El Dorado where it says, "Can't do it. Stars, not in alignment, not today." And that's sounds about right.
That's a great picture.
Right.
So no, can't do it.
Can't do it. All right. And
All right, I'm going to let Ben get us all. Now there's 2 of my faces on screen.
there's so many.
Crap, body snatch. Be careful, Dreamy.
You know, guys, I'm having such a good time with my friends. I was so excited about the production quality I had prepared for today, and now we're doing this live in front of all the people.
Gorgeous.
Just know I love you. All right, Michael, that's
right.
where you're gonna be.
How's everybody doing today? Chat, how you doing? Before you know anything about any of the courts, chat, let us know. If you were a fae, which court would you be in?
This is very important.
The Court of Screaming.
Screaming.
Wait, well, the byproduct of this whole game is people inventing new subsection courts that pertain to nothing. Of course, the Court of Screaming is headed by Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Because I don't want to start back since Ben is in the scene and he's currently like having an anxiety attack.
No. Shut up.
Use it, Ben. Just use it.
The Court of Stable Neurodivergence.
This is the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
I think it's actually important to note that this is actually in character for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's also in character for our stream because usually when this happens, we all just start screaming like Muppets. You can't see me on the stream, so it doesn't matter. Thank you, whoever did that. I don't know who that did.
It's Taco. It's always
Thanks, Taco. Thank you, Taco, for examining my weakness.
You feel so understood.
The Court of D's nuts.
Nice.
That's a staple for me. It lives rent free in my head. Nuts.
Who keeps texting me things? Leave me alone. I'm working on things.
No, you did that to yourself. That was, hey, Twitch, it's back.
The very droll Court of Courts.
Hey guys, Court of Courts. It's just gonna have to be here.
I would go join the Court of Pedro Pascal.
Oh man.
Yeah, the court
Was that Cat? Did Cat say that
No,
one?
that was actually Bioware Babe.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I was expecting that to be Cat.
But I think Cat is the second member of the court.
Thank you. Court of Basketball is brilliant.
The Court of Tennis.
That is. Oh, nice court.
LA Fitness next to my apartment that's been closed for 6 months.
Court of Judge Judy.
That's the one I wanted to say as well. That's so good.
You know, it's amazing because usually we don't, with all the shenanigans that we do normally have, we don't get started until like 30 minutes after our quote start time. So we're still
keeping on brand.
Yeah, we're keeping on brand, you guys. Welcome to the madness. All right. And I get another Connor, and I put Connor over there, and I get another Connor, and I put him over there. And so now Connor is all of us.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Lucky us.
Taco's just gonna keep us entertained with different sound effects.
Yes, please.
Ooh.
We're almost
Court of
ready.
Owls is scary.
The municipal court.
The Court of Traffic.
Where am I in this?
The Court of Divorce.
No, I don't need to move.
There it is.
The 3 of me.
Yes. Court of Peoples.
I'm hidden
You
somewhere in
weren't
here.
Feying,
Right?
you are now.
Where am I on this? Oh,
Wait.
God, you're seeing everything! There we go. Oh, I'm all the way on the end. Okay.
I would join Judge Judy's court.
You know, honestly, yes. All right. Oh, there we are. I see you. I see me.
The dancing lobsters court is always coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Bringing the dancing lobsters. This is the point in the show where I'm like, wouldn't it be great if we were all just in the same room with a single camera around a table?
You mean not
Come on, Oculus.
4 time zones?
That would be miraculous if, every time zone in the continental United States wasn't represented here. We're almost there. Guys, we're almost there.
You could do it.
All right. Well,
Sort of misspelling.
those 2 hours of prep that I did prior to this really coming through. Okay. We're good. I'm never touching my computer again. Do the thing.
Okay.
The new IT solution is don't touch anything.
Beautiful.
I am going to reread the letter because I think that's where it cut out.
Okay. Cool.
All right, yes. As Lyrel and Aimlith are in Lyrel's office reading notes and letters and different updates from members of the Kindred that are out, you receive a letter from a name you have not seen in a long time, from the Princess Maeve of the Court of Stars. And it reads, "To the Lord Zethilian, the constellations hold record of the sordid history entwined in the branches of our family tree. But word has reached me that the stars of House Ethilian now sing a new song. The memory is long, our great court is not what it once was. Now, on the eve of a new era, I wish to extend the light forth and offer a course of recompense that our court may be united once more.
Hold up.
Please accept this invitation to my upcoming nuptials." What?
Are we actually good? Or did we cut again?
Oh no.
I think we're good.
I can hear it
Okay.
from the stream, so.
I'm just paranoid. I'm sorry.
You interrupted the letter!
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm a shitty reader. Keep going. Sorry.
Please accept this invitation to my upcoming nuptials with the greatest sincerity, and may our court be reunited once more. May the light of the stars guide your feet to wonder. The Princess Maeve.
Hey, look, can you turn down that ad for a second? I'm trying to read something here.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently our cousin is asking for us to come to a wedding. So
We're invited?
Yeah, we're invited, weirdly enough.
Okay. I'm down.
Cool, I guess, pack your fancy shit, and we'll, let's make a day of it.
Okay. I don't really have any fancy shit, but I'll pack it.
That's... I'm sure you'll find some.
Great.
We'll pack up all of our stuff. We will leave notes for Seamus and the others to handle things while we're off on our bender, and we'll make our way to the portal to the Feywilds.
Great. I didn't even know we had a cousin.
You know, I'm sure they just keep coming out of the woodwork.
You know, it's weird being immortal.
Yeah, well.
All
Is
right,
it really
my-
like our cousin, or is it more like our aunt, like 7 times removed?
Right.
Okay. Well,
Sorted family tree.
you get that. I'll write back and say we're coming, I guess, and we'll do the dang thing.
Okay.
All right. And I will write the appropriate responses to the people who need to be in charge.
Right.
I will let Aelid know that we are heading out for a week, and I will write back to Maeve with the promise that we had mentioned prior.
Great. I'll make sure the manservant is tending to the druid circle.
Oh, yes. What is his name again? I completely forgot. It's a
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. Perfect. Oh man, we're really, really in this one. Cool. Huh. All right, Dreamy, what else you got?
All right. Within the Feywild, there is a court whose castle walls are, at first appear solid white, but as you look close, they catch the light and reflect back pinks and blues from snow and ice. And here we turn to a member of our party that doesn't need an invitation to the wedding because, against her will, it might seem, she has been forced to help plan and participate in the preparations. There is a small door in one of the castle halls, unassuming. It seems like it should lead to a small room, but once you get inside, it's quite a large storage area. Apricity, what are you doing in this room?
Felicity is crouched between two shelves in the back corner, knees to chest, trying to sleep. In the dark, trying not to be noticed. Would you like me to describe her for you?
Yes, please describe
Okay,
yourself.
great. So she's got her knees to her chest. She's in this very beautiful ensemble that's simple but kind of elven, Feywild-esque. It's got a high collar. Looks like it probably goes under some armor. And she's got that grayish, blue purpley skin that her mother and her brother have, and her hair is kind of always, it's tied up, but the strands that have fallen down are kind of always in a state of motion a little. Like the wind is playing with it even though there's no wind anywhere to be seen. And her hair is, it's this, you know when the sun goes over ice and you can see the sparkles? That's what her hair looks like. That's the, if you could assign a color, that's the color for it. She looks upset, annoyed, and like she just really wants a moment to herself, away from this crazy wedding planning. And she's just praying and hoping that maybe for 15 minutes, nobody will open the door to this closet.
And at that moment, you hear the door open. Your Highness, there you are. And you see a little iceling, just about a 2-foot tall servant who has their own clipboard. Your Highness, your mother was looking for you. Should I tell you you're here, or
No, no, sorry, I just, dropped something on the ground and I had to, look for it, and, then I got tired and distracted. No, tell her I'm on my way. Tell her I was just, working very hard for her. Be gone.
Yes, Your Highness. And it darts away quickly.
Okay. Be like mom. Be like mom. Be a bitch. Be a bitch. Be a bitch, Apricity. Let's go. Okay. And I open the door and I walk out.
All right. Now we move to another section of the Feywild. To a court much darker. At the very top of a large building in the Court of Night, we come across an office, dark paneling, dark furniture, but off to the side is a little observatory with a grand telescope pointed at the stars. Zareth, would you please describe yourself?
Yes. Zareth is a lithe, pretty tall gentleman, all bedecked much like the decor of his office in a jet black. Kind of like a very middling waistcoat, everything very cinched, to just kind of accent how lithe he is. That's going to be the word of the episode, unfortunately. I'm sorry in advance. Live. How are you feeling today? And to kind of his vestments aren't too fancy because they are black and it's difficult to kind of detect the quality of them. But nice like heeled boots and this kind of billowing cape with pointed shoulders that kind of is always in a bit of inky movement to kind of offset the maybe more shabby clothes that he's wearing. And the inside of the cape kind of matches the view that he is gazing at in the observatory of the night sky,
It's okay.
with some shifting and...
She couldn't hear Michael. She's gonna pop back in.
Hello? I said he's looking at the night sky. He has been in the observatory rather than going to sleep. So still staring at the telescope, and the bags that are often under his eyes are often covered by this sort of teardroppy makeup that kind of roll down his cheeks and blend in with his more kind of midnight-ish skin. And the only kind of apart from the billowing kind of Milky Way-ish cape, that his eyes are a bit of a silver color to add some to make him not monotone.
All right, Zareth, here where you know you are alone, you pull a note out of your pocket to read once again. To my darling cousin, the day has finally come. This marriage, set so long ago, is finally to take place. May it be the saving grace for our once great court many think it has the chance to be. I wish you could be at my side during this event. I understand if you cannot, for the years have been unkind. Even if you cannot come as yourself, I wish you to be there all the same, and so enclose this formal invitation. May the light of the stars guide your feet to wonder, your dearest cousin.
I'll kind of sit with the note for a moment, and then kind of take the winding staircase back down to the office and start to pen a reply. My dearest cousin, things have unfortunately been really, really busy at the moment. I will try to fit this best of occasions in to my very crowded schedule. Save me a seat. With all my love, Zareth. And send it away.
You know, I would love to, but it's just, I'm so busy.
There's so much happening.
I know it's like the most important thing in your life right now, but I have the dogs are around and the moon is just. Have you seen it?
Maybe you should come over here instead. I will say, just for the benefit of the audience, he writes this knowing that his cousin will know that he is writing in jest. And that he treasures the fact that she knows he will not shy away from being there for her.
All right, across the hall of the very same building, in a much more opulent office, ceilings 20 foot high, a very large high-backed chair, sits a regal woman with purplish gray skin, wings that extend from her back. And she stares with less disdain than she normally has across her desk at Lilith. Lilith, would you please describe yourself?
Lilith is a seemingly unassuming female fae, courtesan, not really sure. She's in the employ of this matriarch, this very ethereal, powerful woman. Her hair is black as night. Her skin is pale gray, and she's covered in these intricate constellational tattoos from head to toe, and with steely violet eyes. We don't really know what she's thinking, or if she really wants to be here. Who is she?
To follow up on your previous In the midst of this conversation you're having with the matriarch, she looks at you intently and says, "You know your task for the wedding. You know the job you have to do, who you have to follow, and the information you need to report back to me. I'm sure I can trust you for this."
You can trust me. Do I really have a choice?
Good. Don't let my trust be misplaced.
Why would I do such a thing?
Finally, we leave the Feywild for a moment to the mortal plane. Coming back from town through the woods on a path she's taken many a time, we see Irie. Irie, would you please describe yourself?
Irie is barefoot. She's got like rosy red hair that kind of like cascades down her shoulders. She seems incredibly at home here in the woods and is not really following the path with her eyes. She's more like following the tracks of birds and like seeing what's going on tree level as she walks.
From the edge of the woods, a figure steps out. Hooded, the shadows seem to pull in around this figure. She said, "Oh, dearie, it's about time you came by. I've been waiting ever so long. There's been so many mistakes after all. These mortals look all alike, you know. But not you. You're different, aren't you?"
And who are you?
"Friend, with an invitation. I do hope you'll come." She places a letter in your hand.
Irie takes it. She's kind of taking it as far away as her body can be.
Mm-hmm. And as the hand extends toward you to place the letter in, it almost stretches out too long.
Ooh. Irie kind of snatches it and like keeps an eye on this mysterious figure.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to open the letter to read it? Or are you going to wait till you
What a
open it?
mysterious figure?
Hmm?
Take my eyes off the mysterious figure? I don't know about that. I say, thanks. No, she's gonna like keep an eye on this creepy figure. She's not gonna really take her eyes off of them.
Mm-hmm. The intention is to keep your eyes on this mysterious figure.
Yeah.
You hear a snap behind you, and in the briefest of seconds, it's almost like a blink that lasts just half a second longer. The figure's gone.
Alright, well now I'm gonna look at that letter. Nothing to see here.
You open it up and it reads, "Irie of the Mortal Plane. I write to you as a concerned friend. You've been away from home for far too long, and it is time for you to return and claim your rightful place. Things are afoot which may not soon be undone. Enclosed you will find an invitation. Do join us for the nuptials. It will be quite entertaining. Also, you will find the components needed to return to the Feywild. Do hurry home, dear. We'll be waiting."
Oh.
I will say, as this figure vanishes, you smell almost like a sandalwood in the air, and it's a very familiar smell to you. It's not common here, but anytime Fitz leaves, that smell lingers in the air.
Alright. Noted. Alright, Irie's gonna pocket this letter and or what are these components? What's inside here?
It is a tuning fork and a small twig that looks, it's not like any plant you've seen before.
Okay, alright. If there's no instructions, she's just gonna Ding! Tap!
And as you do, the air waves
Crack.
around
No!
you.
Sure, she's like, this is a tiny
And-
long sword. I can fight with this.
If anyone were to look on this path, Irie has also now vanished, leaving behind a small smell of sandalwood as she transports to the Feywild.
Oh, and that music fade out. That was great. Great timing.
Aaron's power is with us. All right. Now that you've all received your invitations,
Connor, I do have to say, I love the fact that we were like, yeah, we don't know who this person is. We like maybe have heard the. Let's go. You know what? Let's have a great time. Let's just go.
Very. It's like when you get an email from like.
I am your
Prince.
Nigerian prince cousin.
Yes. And we're just like, okay.
Ooh, and a resort home? Ooh.
All expenses paid?
You only need $1,400? Well, that seems like a steal.
Quick, let me get a money order.
y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah, you know.
All right. As everyone has received their invitations, made plans to join together at this event, you all come together for our first event of this wedding season. Time doesn't really mean anything in the Feywild, so it's hard to say. Grand tables fill a large pavilion that is open to the sky above. The dark night is full of stars, constellations, veins of pale yellow, blues, and purples as galaxies stretch across. As you step down, a thin layer of water covers the floor of the pavilion, perfectly reflecting the sky above, so it feels as though the tables are suspended in the very heavens themselves. Great twisting candelabras are centered on each table, though if you look closely, there are no flames, but starlight itself. You are all free to enter.
I'm sure we would be like, hey, do we recognize any of these people?
Yeah, right? Like, who sent us the letter? Who are these people? Where are we?
So, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't either. What?
Look,
well,
we-
who
we-
sent us the letter again?
It was
What was her?
it was our cousin Maeve, I think. Maeve.
Right. And I'm just gonna yell out into the room, is our cousin Maeve here?
Cousin Maeve!
I feel like the rest of you turn and they're like, oh my gosh, who are these guys?
I'm just standing in the corner, just watching, silently, judging.
You know, I don't know about you, but I feel like we're being judged from somewhere. Do you feel like we're being judged?
Is that?
Is that judgment? Hello?
It's so cold in here, and I don't mean the temperature.
Lyral and Aimlith, a woman who almost seems to glow faint starlight. Her hair kind of floats as if it were swimming in like an astral sea, makes her way over to you two.
Hi.
Hi. We don't know what we're doing. Period. I'll leave that there. We don't know what we're doing.
I'm glad you two could come. I'm Maeve.
I'm Aimlith. This
Um,
is Laurel.
Yeah. Great. Congratulations. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing. We got your letter like 15 minutes ago. So here we are.
I know it seems a bit odd, but when word reached us that Alistair was gone, I saw this as a chance to start over.
Sorry, you mean Alston? Our grandfather.
You know what? Your
No,
grandfather.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know, I understand, but get it right, Dreamy.
Yeah.
You-
It was really
I deserve that. It's okay.
it was really sad that he passed on
Mm-hmm.
after we killed him.
Yes.
But you didn't he deserved it. I don't know why I'm telling you the backstory. He
He,
sucked.
yeah, we're happy to be here, honestly. Headless grandfather or not.
Yeah.
There are a few people I will say that you two do recognize as you kind of glance around during this very awkward conversation.
Lean over to Amleth. I think we are nailing it.
Lyral, you notice a young woman with long red hair, Lady Aislinn.
Wait a minute. I know you, don't I?
And then you also recognize two men who spent time in the woods with you, Procyon and Sirius.
I also know you two. Hey guys. I'll get to them in a second. I'll go over to Lady Aisling.
All right, before you begin your conversation with Aislinn, I do want to let our audience know that there's a fun conceit from this game system, and that's each of our players are playing an NPC. So, Lady Aislinn, take it away.
Lyral! It's been too long! Do pretending like you don't know me.
You're,
And
you are. It's been a very long time. Your name, I know who you are. It's just name is not
Aislinn.
Aislinn.
Did you get hit with a rock in the mortal plane?
No,
Is that sort of like a fun thing that mortals do? They lose their memory.
You know, how much time do you have? Because it's quite a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, there are, and I want to hear all of them. Hello, Aislinn! And we'll give kind of like a.
Oh my god, hi!
The boys are back.
What? So we have no idea what's going on. Like, we know there's a wedding, but like we kind of just picked up and came.
Well, we're glad you're here. I'll give you the goss, right?
Yes,
the important details. So, Maeve, lovely girl, getting married.
Right.
To Onshu, the Moon Maiden, as we like to call her in the
Sorry, what was Anshu the what?
Onshu the Impotent. That's his name. No, Onshu the Impotent. I mean, like, we don't call him that, but
okay.
I'm cutting the bullshit. I'm telling you before he gets here that you'll know what we all know, but don't talk about it all the time. But we all know. They're getting married, so we can sort of knit the Stars clan back together and have it all be a bit more copacetic, right?
All right. Okay. Sounds easy enough.
I think
I'm
so,
already
yeah.
having a great time. This sounds so.
Is there a particular reason why we're here?
Well, yeah. Well, whole family's got to be here for it to mean anything. So you've got to be here as a sign of goodwill, I presume. Are you boys here with goodwill, or at least a willingness to party?
I am.
I'm just making sure he. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Goodwill.
Goodwill and partying. That's at least one of my two favorite things. Yeah.
I'm just excited to get to know everybody and hear what everybody's up to. Who are all these people? I'm really glad.
There's so many people to meet, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the ones that I know about.
Perfect.
Which ones are those specifically? Can you go ahead and give us a little rundown?
Well, I've already told you about Onshu. That's actually the most important one to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start it. Don't tell anyone. I didn't start that one. But no, those are the key ones that I know about.
Key ones? You mean key one?
Oh yeah, well, and Maeve, she, you're like distant cousin, right?
Right.
Although she's probably a bit younger than you. She was born after the split.
I mean, so were we.
But it's very important.
But
And they seem to like one another, as much as one can in a politically advantageous union,
I suppose that's as good as that can be. We have a lot that we don't know in this, so we're probably gonna have to. You're gonna see us like across the room staring awkwardly, like something happens. We're both gonna be like, so.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Like,
you know.
Well, I want to hear everything about the mortal plane, all right? I've been away for too long, and I've gotten tidbits in your letters, but I want to hear, first-hand experience what mortals do. Hitting each other with rocks, conveniently forgetting things, hanging out in the woods together, sort of rustic-like,
Yeah. It's not as pretty as it sounds, but yeah, we'll go over it.
So it's dirty then? It's a bit dirty then, is it? In the mortal plane? They conduct themselves in a...
That's a good word for it, yeah.
yeah. I would like to add that Aimleth, because he's a druid, he's got like some like ivy and like twigs like in his hair. So definitely dirty.
But dirty. I can see it now. Lots of people wearing their clothes like you, darling. Like dirty. I think it'll catch on in a flash. You'll be the talk of the town, and you already are with that entrance.
Should we sit down? I think we should sit down. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on us right now.
Yeah. I'm ready to. Yeah. Everybody's staring.
Can we get a drink?
Please. Do you have Fey wine?
Well, we've got
Actually,
Fey punch.
yes. Fey
Punch.
wine, you know.
Somebody comes up. Ah!
I would like a glaze.
Oh god. All right, let's roll the thing.
All right, yes. If anyone drinking the Fey wine, roll me a D100.
Okay.
33.
5.
Okay, let's do one at a time. Lyral, your jump distance becomes tripled for the next minute.
I would like to flavor that I have to move like I'm on the moon. It's like...
Sure. Alright, Alright, who got a 5?
Aimleth.
Aimleth, for the next minute, a third eye appears on your forehead.
Great. And it's cross-eyed. So it's constantly trying to look at the other two.
And what did Aislinn roll?
Oh man.
Oh, a 77.
All right.
You would never expect that these boys can survive anything.
Aislinn, for the next 10 minutes, you smell very strongly of vinegar.
Lyra's like, oh. No.
But you're stuck. You're already sitting down, and she's just like...
She's a very close talker.
She is.
Lyra's eyes just start watering. He's like...
All right, Lilith,
Really?
as you spot
That's
them
so nice to know.
come in, what are you doing?
So I am standing in the back, sort of observing everything. I think that I'd like to go over and talk to the gentleman at the table. If that's all right.
The gentleman.
Just for my clarification, which gentleman?
The brothers
Okay, you're gonna go sit down with them and Lady Aislinn.
and Lady Aislinn.
I feel like in comparison, so Aislinn's very over the top and boisterous. Lilith just kind of like elegantly comes and sits down.
Mm-hmm. So, what brings you all here to this wedding? Are
Is
we
this not a
relatives?
wedding? Because every person who said wedding has said it like a different way. Like, this is a wedding, right?
I like to call it, I think it's like a wedding, you know? It's not just like I would call it a wedding, you know?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's all in the hand motion. It's very profound. You know, it's wedding. Because there are weddings, right?
You said it like
You
it's
did hear about Anshu, didn't you?
that we did just now.
I'm just saying, I mean, this wedding seems like a big sham to me, and I have questions.
Oh, he's the one getting married.
It makes it a little spicy.
So okay, so you
So
say this is
Lyral.
a wedding like it's an event, and you say it's a wedding like, is it a wedding? So this...
Right, and I'm saying it's like a wedding.
I still don't know what you mean.
A wedding.
Someone agreed then. We're on the same page.
Crystal clear. Hi. Yes?
Brings you here? Like, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
Well, I mean, we were part of the Court of Stars. Our cousin sent us a letter like 20 minutes ago now, and we're just like, yeah, let's go say hi to people that we're related to, and now we're at a wedding. I didn't say that right. Wedding. Okay.
You'll get it right.
A wedding.
We
A wedding. No, that doesn't.
we spent our whole lives in the material plane, building a life and like adventuring, and we are just happy to be here. We just got the invitation, and I'm just getting to know everybody. What was your name?
You can call me Lilith.
Oh, okay, Lilith. What's your job here? What are you doing?
I'm just here to party. I'm just here to have fun, you know?
Yeah.
And everybody at this table looks like they're having fun. Why don't we have another drink?
All right, well, here we go.
Great.
Again.
All right, everybody roll.
Oh no! Michael exploded.
The vinegar was too much.
The Fey wine was too much.
Fey wine will get you like that.
Blacked out.
Log you right out.
All right, what did Lyra roll?
47.
Velma speaketh in a strange vernacular, as if thou livest in ye old England.
Ah, wonderful. Yes, ma'am. Pretty!
What did Lilith roll?
12.
Daisies start growing in your hair. They can be plucked, but slowly grow back for the next hour.
Cool.
And how long must I speaketh in this way?
What had you rolled?
47.
That's right. We'll say the next 3 minutes.
3 minutes. So,
What did Aimlith roll?
Michael, I'm so tempted to just be
41.
Trenton.
A 41?
You have my blessing.
Oh, whatever.
Your butt flashes yellow on and off for a minute.
More so than usual.
Huzzah!
And what did Aimlith roll?
Oh, that was
Aislinn?
That wasn't
Aislinn.
My bad. I lost consciousness, aka stream, for a second, so I'll roll again. Is this for Fey Wine or Fey Punch?
Fey wine.
36.
It's just another guy. Ugh!
Yeah.
Why did we
Doppler
invite him?
effect.
Harmless bright sparks erupt from your hand for the next, we'll say, minute, as if you were holding sparklers.
Oh, homegirl's gestural. That's very apparent.
It's just
voguing.
Yeah. A wedding. It makes wedding so much more powerful.
It makes a rainbow.
wedding.
It makes a rainbow like imagination. It's a wedding.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Do you get it now? It's like a wedding.
Oh,
you know?
so it's like an actual thing. So it is a wedding.
Yes, that's why you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes much more sense now that you have the sparkler hands. Now that does have the sparkling of thy fingers.
Apricity, what are you doing as everyone begins to make their way in for this welcome dinner?
Where's my brother?
He is doing that like awkward, strong but silent type up at like one of the head tables. Your mom is very close by.
Great. I'm gonna go up to my brother. And link my arm through his and walk him away from our mom. Hi. How are you doing?
What are you doing here? What?
No. Just away from Mummy dearest. Yeah. So something's been moving about the courts. About you. Have you heard?
Heard what?
So, there's this rumor, people think you're not, okay, I can do this. People think you're not good at pleasing, satisfying. I hate the satisfying, and I just heard somebody say that they think the wedding is a sham because of that, and if Mom finds out, we're both dead.
This is preposterous. Every time I have ever been with anyone, I always ask, is this good? And they always say yes. They always finish. I don't understand why everyone's saying that I can't satisfy. Mom says I'm special, so.
Yeah. When they say yes, it was. You know how we can't lie, like with fairies can't lie. Do they say it, or do they kind of talk around it?
Well, they like roll their eyes like it's pleasure, like their eyes are rolling back in their head, like they feel so good.
I don't want to be your PR manager or anything here, but my neck is on the line if this doesn't go well too. So this strong silent type act isn't cutting it. You need to go be with the woman you love. Go.
Again?
You know. Once is too much for you?
What? I mean, we did it this morning.
I didn't mean go. I didn't mean. I didn't mean that. I did not mean in front of it. We're not having a bedding ceremony, aren't you?
Oh. Right. I guess I could go talk to her.
You guess.
I'll do it.
Great. And if it goes well, tell Mom it was my idea. And if it doesn't go well, we have not spoken at all.
Sure. God, you're so pushy.
So happy for you.
I'm happy for me too. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna go find out what those two people, the one with the twigs in their hair, I think they might be party crashers. I'm gonna go take care of them before Mom
Let me know
finds
what
out.
you learn.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk over to the table.
fun table.
The fun table.
Oh boy. That's another person now added to the list. Oh boy.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you? I don't want to seem rude. Are you lost?
Yes, but also just in general, honestly. No, I think like we're supposed to be here, but at the same time, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, we were invited. We're just meeting everybody for the first time, and we're just trying to make our rounds. We got a letter from our cousin
25 minutes ago now.
Yeah.
Oh, who's your cousin is
Maeve.
Oh. You're
the-
Maeve's cousins?
Court of Stars? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what I think we. Yeah, that's what we were. Yeah.
Oh. and you see she kind of like changes a little bit of her facade, like her energy. Welcome to the wedding of the Court of Stars and the Court.
The wedding, or
Sorry. Yes, I forgot.
No,
Yes.
sorry. How do you say it? Like I'm getting a lot of different. I'm getting wedding, and wedding. So go.
If you asked my mother's PR team, it would be the wedding.
Oh, okay. So Aislinn has it right.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that.
Okay, so
Aislinn, at this
Awesome.
point, your sparklers are starting to fade out as you do it like one last time.
Come on. I'm getting more.
All right, roll another one.
Oh crap! Consequences.
So, so you say your mother's PR team, but I guess I'm more concerned. How do you see this? Sorry, that's a terrible thing to ask at a wedding.
32.
Yeah. No, I'm very happy for my brother and your cousin, Maeve. I'm very happy.
Do you need a drink? You seem stressed.
You seem...
Aislinn, as you're trying to get the sparks to come back, all of a sudden, as you move, a color trail weaves its way through all of your movements. It's just
better.
like a rainbow follows you
I think
wherever
it's
you
even
go.
better. You have to. I'm on 2. This is only my second. It's not my second. But I can do this now. I'll get you one. Stay where you are, and you can talk to the Lost Boys, alright?
You are. Sorry. You are who?
Are you not from? You're not from around here. It's clear. I'm.
Okay. Rude,
I
guess.
am a Priscine. The princess of the Winter Court. Hi. My brother Anshu is the bridegroom.
Oh, at that, I want to be like, oh my god, a princess. I'm gonna take your hand and like kiss your hand.
Thanks. That was kind. Hi. What's your name? Hi. What are your names?
Aimless.
Where's a drink?
And Lyro.
You drink for you, Dan.
just pops up right here.
Just a hand, yeah. Like,
out of frame. Just...
Sorry.
all right, roll me a D100.
42.
Okay.
A very special
You
memory
cannot
indeed.
speak a deliberate lie for the next minute. You are aware of this effect and could thus avoid answering questions to which you would normally respond with a lie.
Sorry, you all are our future relatives. I'm just stressed because my mother is, I look over my shoulder, intense.
Oh, believe me, we understand intense parental figures.
Oh, do you?
Yes. That is, why our grandfather is no longer in the picture. But yeah.
No.
Well, so,
He's dead.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No,
He tried to kill us.
Yeah, he not just on the general, not a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Not like, not necessarily like good or bad as like value, but just terrible in general.
Uh-huh.
Fully evil.
Fully evil.
But we don't want to kill anybody here. We just came to party, like what we're doing right now. Like
Again,
Why did you have to clarify that?
What?
You had to clarify you don't want to kill anybody?
Oh yeah, because
I mean, usually when you get an invitation someplace, and you're there for 30 minutes, people are like, well, why are you here? And, we've been in a few situations where it's like, we're invited and then suddenly someone's trying to kill us. So
right.
we just want to, lay that out as a standard practice.
everybody here seems really cool, though.
So I've heard, this may be a terrible thing to ask. I have heard that there are some rumors going around about your brother. Have you heard these?
Rumors? I'm sorry, I don't gossip. What rumors are you talking about?
I just learned this. I keep looking at a non-existent watch. I just know time. It's fine.
I would say, Apricity, you've probably got about 20 seconds left in that minute at this point.
Does I guess the rumors that your brother can't satisfy, and that's not for me to debate. I'm sure there are other things in a relationship that are important, but I've never had one, so I wouldn't really be able to. I mean, I have. I'm nervous. Hi. What's up?
We're doing great.
I think that probably is a rumor started by the Spring Court because, they're trying to save face because they also have some rumors going on about them. I hear that they don't actually have that fun of parties.
Oh. Aislinn, what do you say to that?
Aislinn, in contempt, has gone
rainbows.
Oh, pardon, Apricity, raincloud that you are. It's all right. It's perfectly understandable, and not a shameful thing at all to not be able to get it up. It's perfectly normal, and about 50% of Fae have that problem. So, and it's perfectly reasonable that you wouldn't know what your brother's doing now, right? But
Ari, I'm going to say, and for the trail end of that comment, kind of behind this table, next to the edge of this platform, but you hear that last bit of exchange.
That's the last bit about excellent. Good. That's all I need. I understand everything now.
Well, 100% of the Spring Court can't throw a decent party, and that's why they drug all their punch.
Guy just comes up again.
Oh.
At this point, I think Irie just appears out of nowhere and goes, "What is this?"
Are you also? Hi. You seem to be having a time.
I have a letter.
Did you also just get yours?
You have a letter?
Well,
we do.
Yeah, we do.
I got a twig.
Look, I just have to say, I think we have to do a lot better about, timing-wise on these invitations. What if I had something else going on today?
Irie's taken this all in. Is the rainbow lady still doing rainbows?
They're starting to sputter out.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're so dirty! I love you already! Where are you from?
I'm from the town.
The town! Oh, bloody hell. I'll be right back.
That's not important. Where's this? Where are you from?
I'm from the Court of Spring, who would never have a party without drugged something or other. Have you ever been to a completely sober party? It's perfectly drunk. If we're at a wedding, fuck me. I'll be right back.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do another shot after that one.
Same.
I want to join the Court of Spring. Is it possible to change courts?
It is. Please let me know.
Okay, well.
Many people in courts go multiple ways. You didn't hear that from me, but it's completely normal.
58.
A 99 was my... and a 99 for me.
Lyra, you grow a thick unibrow. Roll me a d6.
Perfect.
2.
It's gonna last for the next 2 hours.
Perfect.
What did Aislinn get?
A 99.
You speak with a squeaky, high-pitched accent for the next 10 minutes. Did anyone else have another drink?
I did.
All right, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 84.
All right.
I think this has just become the mode. Is every time somebody new comes in, we all just go.
Take a drink. Roll me a d4.
A D4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Four.
For the next 4 hours, your gait is extremely odd, taking large steps followed by skips, marches, twirls, etc. There's very little pattern to it.
The Ministry of Silly Walks.
Silly walks.
And then Apricity, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute.
And my eye just stares at your eye.
I think your eye is faded by now.
Okay.
It's almost like it vanishes off yours and reappears on Apricity.
Oh.
But Apricity, like, the makeup on it is fantastic. It's like
This is
winged on
better than
both
the traveling
sides.
third eye.
Hi, who? Welcome. Who are you? I look angry.
I'm Irie. I'm coming home. I have a letter.
I got a letter.
Darling, have you not had anything to drink yet, darling? I'll get you one. Stay where you are, you dirty girl.
I'll bring you a drink.
Who is that one?
This is Lady Aislinn of the Court of Spring.
Irie does a little bit of a double take.
Irie, you finally spot someone familiar. 2 tables over.
Oh, Thanklands. Okay. She's just gonna leave. I don't think there's any excusing herself. Yes. Makes a beeline for Fitz.
So Fitz, do you want me to do the description?
Describe Fitz.
Fitz is a plus-sized, blueberry-skinned fae, pointed ears, long, luscious, pinkish-purple hair. They give off that very like warm mama bear feel. And as they are talking, yeah, so you see, it's just a simple matter of you just did a little bit of a pump, and then everything is fine. I mean, I don't see why there's so much of an issue with it. Like, I've had the issues on both sides of everything. Just if you have a problem, just go see a doctor or a magician. Oh my God! What are you doing here? Oh my God! You are. Oh my God! Look at you. Oh. Say words!
You.
Say words!
Why are you here?
Oh, what's this? This is where it's just a little part. It's a wedding, you know. It's a wedding. You are just look at you. You look like you just rolled out of the mud. Oh, you are just so precious.
Well, I wasn't given any time to prepare.
Well, that is on you. I'm sure you took a twig and a tuning fork and smacked them together without even knowing what you were doing.
What was I supposed to do?
Well, you know, that's on you. Now, everyone, this is my good friend Irie. She's a little bit, she's a little bit strange. It's okay. But she is very, very entertaining. And if any of you harm a hair on her head, I will eat you.
Zareth,
That
I'm
is
going
a
to
promise.
say at this point, you're walking in, and in their boisterousness, Fitz kind of reaches out, and you are the closest hand, and grabs you as they're introducing Irie, pulls you to the table.
Hello! Oh, hello. How are you?
a pleasure, Fitz, as always.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
You seem, and we'll kind of like do a slight bow to Irie, and say this parties can be a bit of a jolt. I apologize for whatever's about to happen. My name is Zareth.
Ooh, are you about to cause some trouble, there?
Someone has to keep an eye on you, Fitz, when that happens.
Well, that's not a problem. I am really the center of attention. I take up the whole dance floor. I kid, but I don't.
My name is Zareth. I hail from the Court of Night. You seem particularly new. What's your name?
I am Irie. I think I have a cord.
Oh, we'll have to get you one before the evening's out.
No, she is mine. You back off, Zareth. I know how your hands are. She is mine. I will take her. I will nubble those fingers. Do not.
No, Zareth puts gloves on. very well aware.
Now. Scooch. Goodbye. No, really, go away.
If you have any questions at all, come see me. And we'll kind of like not stalk, but very like, kind of like glide away.
Fitz is going to like straighten your hair out and like get some of the smuts off your face.
I would say, Fitz, if you wanted to do a bit of prestidigitation magic,
yeah,
it would be no problem.
I'll throw a little bit in there, but I do want to do a little bit of the mama like. All right, let's get this and. Do
you want to flavor it that as you're like, doing the mom like finger lick, it like leaves traces of magic behind?
Yeah.
You're embarrassing.
Well, it's not my fault you came to a very fancy party dressed like a pumpkin.
Oh, it's not my fault I'm a pumpkin, okay?
Well, that's okay because we love pumpkins. You look like you need a drink. Let's get a drink.
Fitz, you'll notice she's holding a drink but has not taken a sip yet.
Up! Glug, 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 glug.
Have a drink.
Drink your juice.
Alright. Irie, would you roll a D100 for me?
I absolutely will.
Fitz is also going to take a drink, just in solidarity. 34.
Irie, as you're taking this extended sip, as Fitz is like tipping the cup back where you can't stop it, you look and his head begins growing transparent. Fitz, for the next minute, your head is transparent and your brain begins to glow green.
Oh no, you could see my thoughts!
What did I say?
Irie, what did you roll?
63.
What was that?
6-3.
6-3.
Oh, what?
6-3.
Okay, at the table in front of you, a grand feast seems to appear. But you don't know that it's an illusion.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna.
But you don't see anything at the table. As you reach for it, it disappears into smoke, and you hear the sound of laughter.
That's a fun joke, I guess. Great, haha.
So tell me everything. Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Friend, I was in the woods, and now I'm here, and I have a letter, and you...
That just sounds like a normal Tuesday night. Tell me more. Tell me more.
I met that one you mentioned at the time.
Look, darling, the music is far too loud. You're going to have to speak up.
She kind of leans in close. She's like, the one that you...
The one that I want
here?
To... Yes. And did you do the things? Did you do the things?
No, I haven't done anything.
Then why are you here if you didn't do the things?
I don't have shoes!
We will get you shoes. Excuse me? Does anyone have any extra shoes?
You'll see this very, like, oddly proportioned twig-looking figure that you know to be from the Court of Dusk dart up, and he goes, I've got a left shoe.
Ah! We have one left shoe. Can you make this one shoe for now?
I've got another left shoe, but they don't match.
Oh, well, you have two left feet,
And you
right?
hear someone far across the pavilion go, where's my shoe?
You have two left feet, right? So I think that's how that works.
You know, we'll take what I can get.
All right, we will take the two left shoes. Thank you.
They're both left shoes, so they don't fit exactly, but they do seem to transform into the right size as you put them on. But they are still two left shoes.
Okay. I am distantly aware that this does belong to someone. Good. I'm making a great start. I am good at parties.
All right, and as we've all been enjoying a couple of drinks of Fey wine, we are going to take a very short break.
Wonderful. All right, well, we will be back in 10 minutes. I'll set the timer and everything, and be sure to come back. We love you all, and bye!
welcome back. The prayer circles for tech finally worked.
Praise be.
Praise be. Well, I feel gross saying that.
All hail the ceiling fan.
Okay, let's just dive right back in so we can make good use of this last hour. All right, as you all are interacting at your different tables, a tall man with dark skin, dreads, and an elaborate headdress makes his way up to a dais on the far side of the pavilion. His left eye glows like it has been replaced by a red dwarf star. As he brings his hands up together, light drags behind it like the tail of a comet. A woman with slightly lighter skin stands next to him, her hair piled high in an elaborate updo. She wears a delicate golden filigree necklace, and if you look closely, tattoos across her face and shoulders seem to make constellations. Is Regulus of the Court of Stars and his wife Andromeda, and I'll post art for everyone we've met later. Regulus brings his hands
Got it.
together. Thank you all for coming. I want to formally welcome you to this dinner as we begin the wedding festivities, as we unite Stars, and he gestures to Maeve, and Winter, and he gestures to Anshu, who is now sitting next to Mab, despite what you told him, Apricity. May you all be guided by the light to find wonder. And he says that bowls appear in front of each of you, filled of a wonderfully smelling soup.
Kyrie doesn't trust this.
Probably shouldn't.
All right, what do all of you do?
Right.
You dive right in? All right. Aimlith, as you take your first few sips of the soup, what is your favorite childhood memory?
The day that I learned how to transform into an eagle.
As you begin to take the soup, everything around you seems to fade away for a moment, and you're back there again. You can feel the feathers growing. You can feel the wind lift up as you first stretch out your wings. It's a beautiful, peaceful moment in the midst of this chaos, as your butt stops flashing, finally.
Just, I let out like an eagle screech while I'm eating the soup, thinking that the illusion is real.
You okay there, buddy?
I'm great.
You having a moment there?
I'm living.
You know, okay, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Happy for you. You seem to be doing good.
Just I shit.
Just slide the soup away from me a little bit.
What were you going to say, Michael?
We never established where Zareth sat back down.
Yeah, where
so
do you
I
think
he'll
Zareth
just-
is landed in the midst of this?
I think he'll make sure that in case Irie is still overwhelmed, we'll be like 2 tables over,
Okay.
just so he's in eyesight, and he's probably not sitting next to anybody or whoever just happens to be at that table.
I'll say you are kind of tucked in between a few members of Miali the shepherd from Summer, who Aimlith.
Okay.
If you look over at any point, I'll let you know what you see. And we're gonna say this is a smaller set at table because Relkath of the Infinite Branches, this very large treant lord, is kind of parked on the other side, and like that's all that can fit around this table is you 3. It's like it's towards the back, but you can keep an eye on Irie and Lilith.
Gotcha. I'll sit down and just kind of go, gentlemen, and sit down and start sipping the soup that comes up as well.
Mm-hmm. What is Zareth's favorite childhood memory?
I think his mind flashes back to when his dad first taught him how to kind of chart the constellations. So like he remembers it being very still and being very close to them, and kind of it was one of his first moments of kind of like core awe that he experienced as a kid.
So as you're enjoying this soup, everything seems to kind of fade away. And this feeling of being surrounded by stars, both above and below, stays. But it feels like everyone else has faded, and your dad is standing there pointing out the different constellations to you.
Oh gosh. I will realize.
Do you think you're going to say anything out loud in this?
Probably not. I think I've had some kind of this soup is not unfamiliar to me, I don't think.
No, I feel like you probably would have had it before.
And so I think I'll just I will watch my dad for a few minutes and then realize that I'm probably about to cry in front of a tree, and we'll kind of like
Never let that one down.
we'll kind of like we'll choke it. We'll choke a kind of spoonful of
mushroom
the
like
soup down
catches.
and just kind of push the bowl away and cross my legs like away from the table.
I'd like to lean over to Amphic. Again, like, what are you seeing right now? Are you, like, is there drugs? Are there, like, can I eat the soup, or should I not eat the soup?
The soup is delicious.
That's not what I asked.
I think you should eat the
I
soup.
think you should drink. If you're hungry, eat it, because I'm having a great time. As I squawk like an eagle again, in your face.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll drink the soup.
All right, Lyral, this might be a little more difficult.
Yeah,
for you.
I know. I was about to say, we're going down this rabbit hole. Without giving away too much information, it was probably the first time he didn't have to sleep in the cold.
Oh.
In that situation that you were familiar with.
I'll let you describe what fades away for Lyral,
Oh boy.
because it's been a minute.
Things fade away, and Lyral is a young child again, sitting in this corridor overlooking this massive snowy arena. And he is just wearing like leather armor that doesn't fit quite right. And the door behind him opens up, and he just hears and he stands up and goes inside, and the feeling of warmth, like stepping into warmth after you've been outside in the snow for the longest time, is the thing that he holds on to.
And that is what you experience as you eat the soup.
Good soup.
There it is.
Alright, yeah, you're right. It is delicious soup, but it's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Lilith,
Just like the wine, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the wine is fun. The soup is weird.
I'm having fun.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Lilith, you've been here for a while. Why don't you drink the soup?
You know, I was a little hesitant, but it's a party. Let's just take a big sip of this soup.
Well, see, now I feel
Why
like
not?
she's condescending me because I'm not having a good time at the party. It's soup, guys!
You turned it on me.
I'm sorry I didn't like the soup!
I'm sorry, I'm just a picky eater.
This is like all like whispered yelling, like, I'm sorry I didn't like the soup. I feel like it's really invasive.
Lilith.
What for you? I'm gonna drink the soup. Are you happy now?
No! I didn't want to be the only one who thought the soup was weird.
What memory is recalled for Lilith as she drinks all of the soup?
As she drinks all of the soup, regretfully, she is blasted back to a memory where she is a young child in the court of night, and it is the eve of the lunar eclipse. She is on the highest peak in the Court of Stars realm, highest peak in all the land with her mother and her father watching the lunar eclipse. And that is all.
She went to Jotunheim, to the highest point in all the realms.
Boy.
Boy. It's for your mother, boy.
All right, and does Lilith have any kind of external reaction to this?
She is a bit taken aback, but she is hiding her emotions. She's steeling herself.
Right inside.
It takes her back just a little bit because it was a long forgotten memory, but she is saving face.
So what? No, the soup isn't weird to you? Like, that's... I'm the only one who thinks it's weird? Weird soup that goes through my brain? Okay, I guess nobody else
soup.
cares.
Well, I'm just like, after everything we have been through,
Ugh.
you think
I
this
need
is
another
weird?
drink.
Look, okay, I want you to remember the fact that I did have a weird, like, tentacle monster try to scoop out my brain. I'm not a huge fan of, like, people doing things with my brain, okay? Let's leave it at that.
I love it.
Lilith, you said you took another sip of wine?
Take another drink.
All right.
I'd rather not have that soup again.
Roll me a D100.
75. You feel the urge to drink more soup.
There's no soup left. Fine soup.
62.
I have to say, I love...
The soup,
I love
it hits your
yes.
stomach in a weird way, and then you remember mushrooms are not your thing. You have uncontrollable gas for the next 10 minutes.
You can't stop pooping. Pooping back and forth.
Sorry.
So now you don't think the soup is weird? It's making you fart all over the place? Jeez.
I'm actually... I'm allergic to mushrooms. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Excuse me. I'm Lilith runs away to the bathroom.
Tooting.
Oh.
And passes the other tables in the process. You all see Lilith dart by.
Crop dusts the whole thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's why, because they were magic shrooms. Got it.
Apricity,
We're all
are you still at this
tripping.
table?
Apricity made her way to the back into a table that has maybe a couple other people, and she has a bowl of soup and she's eating, like, she hasn't eaten all day, so she's just inhaling the
I'll
soup.
say, Zareth, you look over and kind of, you almost miss her for a second because of the Treant Lord is taking over a lot of room, and Apricity has kind of like made her way in the corner where like Mab can't see her because of him.
I love the image of you're actually trying to like get through the branches and like pulling away the bush. There she is.
I need your arms for camouflage. I need your arms for camouflage.
Oh, sorry.
Apricity, as
just
you just
really
like
good
dive
soup.
into the soup, what memory hits you?
The memory is of the day that her father took her to tour the other courts for the first time, and she got to go visit the Court of Day and the Court of Summer and all the courts that were very different from the Winter Court. And it was just like lovely father-daughter bonding, and she really liked how warm it was. It's just like a wholesome day.
I want to push this a little further and play my monologue token. So for the audience at home, we all have something called a monologue token we can play on anyone at a point during each session. I want to know, I would like to flavor it that Apricity's mind sticks on a particular court as she tours for this first time, the Court of Stars. As her mind makes her way through this memory, what is she thinking about the Court of Stars as she sees it for the first time? And if there is anyone in particular that she remembers strongly from this.
So question, you want what young Apricity was thinking, or what Apricity remembered?
Both. As this young Apricity memory, but as this memory comes up to the forefront of your mind, what current Apricity is kind of like mulling over this memory.
Okay. So young Apricity thought the Court of Stars was pure magic and wonder, and it's that childlike awe, and that's the emotion you get from her as she's walking around, and she just sees all of these incredible people who don't exist in the Court of Winter. And then older, present Apricity just wants to feel that again, but there's this overlying sorrow about the fact that she can't feel that for that court anymore, and there's kind of a wall. It's a more of an emotional monologue sense you get from her, all these feelings, but there's this sorrow that kind of tamps down on what she used to feel and what she used to believe the Court of Stars was. But she continues to eat the soup because she wants to feel that awe. She wants to live in whatever small portion of awe she can.
Do you think you have any like external reaction to this memory as you're downing the soup?
A little tear, maybe, but she then wipes it away. And
Zareth,
then continue to eat.
I think you'll pick up on the tear. You're kind of trained to pick up on little things that others might miss.
I quite agree. I will like sidle my way around. What's the name of this? Of the tree ant there? It's gonna come important.
Of the infinite branches.
Brilliant. I love him already. He reminds me of another clickety-clackety NPC called Charles Barkley.
That's my cousin.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I'll only be a moment.
Oh, and kind of scoots over a little bit.
Sorry.
Just enough room for you to like squeeze in.
Thank you, if it's not too much trouble. Thank you. Good gods. All right.
Oh, don't get caught in my hedges.
I'm kind of like brushing off leaves and like a rogue squirrel gets punched.
Don't put your foot in the knot in my trunk.
Go back to your home, not me. Good grief. I'm like kind of almost uncomposed as I've kind of like almost hit a Prissie's table with my knee.
Hit every branch on the way down.
Right. Exactly. Kind of like and kind of reach into the cape / like coat pocket of my waistcoat and kind of offer this kind of if this is unappealing, I'm sorry. It's like an inky black
Handkerchief?
Handkerchief. Yes, thank you. That is the thing that no one uses anymore. It's like a fancy Kleenex. What am I thinking of?
It's a napkin.
A handkerchief. And offer it to you.
Thank you. Do I, hi, so thank you for the, hello, who, do I know you?
Hello, and no, I'm afraid not. I apologize for staring, but I know the effect that the soup often has, and it can bring up, less than pleasant memories.
Oh, did you have a bad memory? Did you have a bad childhood?
No, I'm afraid I had a rather good memory, but I'm afraid good memories can often be coated in sadness. So perhaps I may have recognized something familiar in your experience.
Well, I'm a Prissity. Are you? I go and I reach and pull out a twig from his hair. Are you from the Court of Spring, like the other people with twigs in their hair? There's been a lot of new people coming, but a lot of people I didn't realize were a part of these courts.
No, I would have thought my vestments gave me away, but I think that's completely understandable. All of this is actually all the big man over there.
Oh.
And it comes quite naturally to him. No, I'm an emissary of the Court of Night.
Oh, and your name is?
Zareth, and he'll kind of give a half bow and offer his hand in kind of like a shake or maybe even a kiss on the hand. It's quite continental.
Apricity gives her hand. It's nice to meet you. I thank you for your kind offering of your handkerchief. Sorry, I came back here to kind of hide, but I appreciate this.
Having a place to hide at a wedding is actually a very underrated skill and necessity sometimes.
Yes. Well, if you ever need another place to hide from all this buffoonery, let me know. I can help you. I've gotten pretty good at it.
I would be grateful. I will kind of turn back to go and add, if there's any confusion about the rumors about your brother, I wouldn't take it too much to heart. These people tend to talk, and that's all it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps I don't. Perhaps I don't either. Perhaps we're talking about something different.
Yeah. We better be. Yeah, especially if he's in earshot.
You're gonna look over and Anshu, what are you doing?
I'm bored to death of everything that's happening. And I think I smelled the soup and just pushed it because I'm on a diet.
Into that grass.
I'm just like,
I only eat the kibble that my
long
hounds
hair,
eat.
I'm twirling my hair, looking at my mother, looking at what she's doing, trying to look at who she's looking at, gauging the room.
And so that is what you see as you look over at your brother.
Yeah.
He seems,
There-
for all intents and purposes, quite satisfied.
He's probably the only one. The only one in that relationship. I didn't say that. You never heard that from me.
I think you'll find I'm very good at keeping secrets, and I'll kind of do the mouth key gesture and tuck it away in the pocket as I leave.
Zareth, I would like to use one of my resolve tokens. So there's another game system thing
This is
called
the
resolve
tutorial
tokens.
session.
Yes, that you can spend. These are very limited. To make things happen. Since this involves Apricity finding out something about you, I will negotiate giving you one of my resolve tokens that she might recall something familiar about your eyes as you turn.
Ooh. And
Would you be willing to accept them? Basically, I give you one of my tokens since it involves your character, rather than like putting it in a Monopoly bank. You would be getting that to add to your collection to spend later.
Let's make a deal. I am willing to do that.
All right, so you can add that to your list. Oh, you all start out with 2 resolve tokens, just FYI.
I need a pencil.
Apricity, as Zareth turns to leave, there's something about his eyes, especially as these memories are drawing up and the tampering of good memories and sadness. You see those eyes very clearly, but in another person, in Rao.
Are you? I try and stop him as he turns away. Are you sure we've not met before?
No, I promise I would remember.
Okay, sorry, you just reminded me of somebody.
I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah. It is. Enjoy the party.
Likewise. And don't feel bad for not enjoying it. Weddings aren't... They're not for everyone.
Yeah. Are they for you?
Okay. Not anticipating the question. Ooh. No, I feel like just by being at weddings, I tend to bring them down.
Oh. Really?
Well, I look like I'm dressed for a funeral. That's particularly why. No one can tell me how to dress, but it comes at the cost of perception sometimes.
Oh, well, I think you're dressed very well. Branches and all. I think you look great.
That's very kind of you. A little bit of the mushroom is kind of still lodged in there. If you'll, and a little bit of a stuttering that isn't quite natural to him in business transactions. Speaking of, I actually have to attend to and pay my respects to your brother and his lovely bride. If you'll excuse me.
Good luck. That's all I can. Yeah, good luck. But thank you. I'll see you. I hope to see you around.
I hope the same. I hope the same. He drops eye contact when he says it, but he sort of strides off, and he has left the handkerchief with you. He doesn't take it back.
Sign of affection.
Intrigue.
Sorry, I have to change the music.
Go...
We need something upbeat, damn it! Go!
Put on Earth, Wind, and Fire. Everyone loves.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Can I make my way briefly to the main dais with Maeve and Anshu?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be pretty curt, but look at Maeve and give a very almost extravagant bow, let the cape billow out, and kind of down to one knee.
Oh no!
And she,
An excellent party, Your Graces. I've found it, and I'll look at Anshu, quite satisfactory. I pray the festivities go well into the week. And we'll kind of give equal deference to, is it Remus? Did you say Remus?
Regulus.
What was Regulus? Thank you. Sorry, Regulus and Andromeda, and then Mab, respectively. Sort of, my lord, my lady, Your Grace, and kind of hands behind my back, kind of make that backward retreat, still in a half bow. Do I recognize anyone from work at this dais? I'm kind of curious. I'm
Oh, the office workers.
Fine. We all know each other. We're friends from work.
I would say, by nature of your position there, she never comes as herself, but Mab is a frequent customer.
Okay. I will make a lengthy kind of in half bow. Will not fully bow my head, but keep eye contact with.
Oh, she's not looking at you.
That's fair. I know she's not. That's fine. And in fact, just to drive the point home, when I do my half bow, I'll maintain eye contact with her before breaking kind of bodily attention and going back to my dude's table. I'll grab a cup of water, and as Lilith returns to the party, I'll kind of drop a glass of water in her hand, kind of like a pass off, like someone's passing contraband, and say 3 is normally my limit.
Ugh, don't even remind me. I shouldn't have had that stupid soup.
It doesn't always lead to gas. It doesn't always lead to gas. It's sort of a lottery.
Sometimes it leads to adventure.
Well, I guess I'm just unlucky then, aren't I? What are you even doing?
It's a party, Lilith. For God's sake, loosen. I'll kind of like gently, not forcefully, but kind of like deflate the shoulders a bit. It's and kind of uncrease parts of the dress and go. It's a party, Lilith. Just relax. Not too much wine, of course, but like relax and have fun. Just because we're working doesn't mean we can't enjoy the jobs that we have.
Lyral,
Know
at
it
this
costs to
point,
touch.
you come up.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Can I help you?
No, I was just checking to see if you were all right after making your exit.
The prodigal
What are you
son.
talking about?
Hi. We haven't met yet. You seem to know about me more than I thought.
Well, everyone, to be completely fair, knows about the prodigal sons. We've been expecting you.
Good to know. It's been 45 minutes now. I'm amazed that that's made its rounds. You are
Zareth,
Zareth.
Court of Night.
Right.
And you are?
Lyral, like off split of the Court of Stars, I suppose.
We're glad to have you back. Be good to have the old family together.
Right. Lilith, are you alright? Do you need anything?
I'm fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure that everything was fine. Well,
As clear as crystal.
right. Well,
Would you like another drink?
me or Zareth?
You, darling.
Sure, I'll have another drink. I do also need to pay my respects. I saw that you did the same, Zareth. 85 for that. Let's see what I add on to my weird-ass monobrow.
Roll me a d4.
Oh, boy.
Hello.
1.
For the next minute, your body swells into you are completely spherical. Violet, you're turning violet.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and make my
Rounds.
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 I will make my way up to Maeve and Anchu and the crew.
Mhm.
I try to bow, but
Maeve is going to try to very delicately, cover up a giggle. I see you've been enjoying the Feywild.
it's it grips a bit much. Too much. It's got quite the legs on it.
Ma'am.
I want to lean over to Queen Mab. I want to lean to Queen Mab and be like, "Mummy, this is why I'm on a diet."
If you'll just excuse me for a second, as I'm sure deflating. Sorry, it got the better of me. Thank you for your invitation for me and my brother. We weren't expecting such hospitality, but we appreciate it all the same. I'm sure there are other conversations that need to be had. I'm sure we can do that in your copious free time, I'm sure.
Ma'am, I will say you've heard the rumors that started to spread as they made their way in earlier in the evening. Do you say anything to Lyral?
Nope. I don't. I'm just glaring. Boredly. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even know who you are.
Cool.
I don't even care. Doesn't care.
Maeve will say, I
Not
do
gonna
look
lie, don't know
forward
who you are either.
to getting to know you better.
Wonderful. Well, if you have a free moment later this evening, I'm sure my brother and I would love to catch up.
Of course.
Wonderful. Well, Prince on Chew. Mm-hmm. Well, goodbye then. I'll make my way off.
Goodbye.
Oh God. This family is fucked. Those kids are screwed.
Irie, as once again in front of you, food appears. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if everyone else sees the food and is eating the food.
Oh,
And I see people
Fitz
crying.
Fitz is totally like airplaning it into your mouth.
Yeah,
Okay, here
I
comes
kind
the German airplane. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
It's
Okay.
delicious.
Alright, and what memory does Irie find herself in?
So Irie once was wandering around and found this like path off the woods that she never saw before, never saw again. And she wanders down it, and it starts to be like lined with these like mushrooms. And she finds her way to this little pool with like a sweet little waterfall, and it's the first time that she ever met Fitz.
Yeah, Fitz was totally like what Lyral looked like when he had the wine. That's Fitz all the time. Just
Irie, do you
floating
have any like external reaction to this memory coming up to the surface?
This sense of like completion, knowing what she knows from Fitz and being here, and not completion, but like almost so close to something that she knows about herself or might know about herself. She kind of like a lump in her throat comes to the surface, and she's like, "Whoa, okay, whoa."
Well, darling, you're supposed to swallow the soup, not keep it in your throat. That is. Do they not do swallowing in the mortal world?
No.
How do you ingest your liquids and your foods?
Listen, I don't judge you for your liquids and foods, Fitz. I would appreciate if you cease to judge mine.
I am just simply searching to know. You know this. I am just so astounded. If you do not ingest through your mouth, where do you ingest?
I just like put a hand on Fitz's and I go, "This is why I treasure your friendship."
I know that's an insult, but I'll let it slide because I like you.
Yeah, she has this moment, and then she's also like searching the room for someone mentioned that there are like other folks from the mortal world, and she's starting to see if she can spot some of those in the room.
Are there other mortals in this place?
Well,
From the mortal world.
yes,
Who are
if
described as dirty.
If you, yes, Fitz, you would know. You know all the best gossip about these two brothers that have come from the mortal world.
Oh, yes. Well, are you looking for someone else from the mortal world? Do you have other friends besides me?
Would you be sad if I did?
Of course I would. You are my friend. You are my friend.
And I shouldn't make any friends here, should I?
You can do what you like, but just know, I'll be watching. Fist, love, and kisses, you know this. Just kind of on the forehead. But if you are looking for someone else from the mortal world, quote unquote, there are the two brothers over there. You know, the one that was very large and rolled up to the princess in the prince. Yes, that is one of the ones. Yes, but then the other one, the one with the blonde hair and the twigs in the hair, and looks like he, may have embodied an eagle, if you get my meaning. He is also one of those. So, it's something to look for.
All right. Well, I don't think she's ready for the attention that it would draw to approach Lyral while he is around. So she's going to go see if she can hang out with Aimlith a little bit.
Okay, don't have too much fun. I'll have to find you and eat you. I joke, of course. But do I?
And Ari, just a few tables over, you see Aimlith at the table.
She'll kind of like hesitate and then sit down like, what are the rules? I don't know. I hear you here too, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I've been here, 45 minutes?
Oh,
50 now.
like maybe 20?
It's 50.
50 minutes.
50 minutes. Okay, all right. You got me beat.
Yeah, it's an interesting group.
Is everyone here? Is everyone Fae?
It looks like it. I mean, grew up my whole life mortal world, but I'm Fae too. So I think you're the only one that's not.
Huh.
What are you doing
Weird.
here? Who?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How did you get here?
Tweak a song, babe. A song.
Aislinn is
Uh,
watching not so silently, just like across the table, like listening across the table. just,
Fitz,
just
Fitz is like from
Oh
across
my
the room
God,
as well.
that's right.
Feel
I
like
did
there's
not
so
clock
much to talk about.
I totally forgot. Okay, that cool. Yeah, she's having this conversation. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one.
Yeah,
Huh.
and it's really interesting how you're the only like mortal, but you're still just as off-putting as everybody else here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I would
it's great.
I would love if Fitz, not saying a single thing, just like fully watching, just kind of scoots up next to Aislinn, is just like sitting there watching silently as well.
I'll say you're able to do enough magic where you like give your chair wheels and you're able to like scoot over without leaving your chair.
Just like, don't even, just like...
Uh-huh.
But one wheel squeaks just a little.
I'm really enjoying I'm having a great time, don't get me wrong, but it's like everybody has like I literally had a third eye about 10 minutes ago, and it seems like everybody has a third eye that they're looking around with.
The one you can't see.
Yeah. So are you like happy to be here or
I'm happy. I am always feeling happy is an interesting word. Yeah.
Huh?
Mhm. Yeah, it's a big group of
Aislinn, is this one yours? Because this one's mine. Is yours doing as good as mine is doing?
I mean, mine's if he is mine, he's very handsome. But it's they're talking like dirty people. So maybe this is just how dirty people talk.
Is it? I don't know. I would expect something a little dirtier if the like she usually doesn't. She's not this like precarious. Well, she's usually much more brash. Maybe she's nervous.
Well,
Are you nervous? Are you a
yes,
little
if you Don't be nervous. It's a party. I'm sorry if you're having a conversation. If you're having a
Oh,
conversation.
sorry. Don't mind us. Don't mind us.
But are you nervous? Don't be nervous.
So what did you want to
I
talk
shouldn't be nervous. New friend.
No. Everyone wants to meet you because you're dirty.
Ah, that's what I keep hearing. I hear there's lots to know about everyone. What's there to know
If
about
you play... Well, my name is Lady Aislinn, and I love a party. And... Sorry, my mind went to... My name is Lady Aislinn, and this is my 4th drink of the night.
How did you get an eye?
What was the question?
Do you get an eye?
Oh no, I had sparkles, and I feel like if I drink enough, they'll come back. But I don't know because Lilith had gas, and I was talking very high just a couple moments ago. You wouldn't have even been able to understand me. So I'm sort of waiting, but keep talking. We're not even here. We're not even here.
Fully blocking out the light from the table with her side.
Just.
I just have to be so bluntly honest. I grew up with animals, and I'm even more uncomfortable now around what's happening than I was.
Oh my goodness, he grew up with animals that makes him so dirty! Yours is so much dirtier than mine!
It's like,
What are
yeah, you know, I this is the first time I've ever worn shoes. I don't like it.
You've never worn...
I like give him a look like I'm definitely playing this up for our audience here. Like, yep, my feet are just so dirty that, wow, it's just so strange to be so out of place here.
I'll give it like 3 or 4 weeks, and no one, and I mean fucking no one, will be wearing shoes. It'll be the thing. It'll be the thing that everyone wants to do. But we're not even here. We're not even here.
Look at her feet right now. It's one left shoe, a second left shoe.
Okay.
Those ankles, disgusting. It's a bruise.
Right.
They are bruised.
But I love it so much. I love it so much. We're so bloody clean all the time. It'll be in 3 weeks. Right before this wedding is over. I'm sorry, I'm not here. Before this wedding is over, everyone will be wearing 2 left shoes and have very dirty feet. I'm gonna do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'm taking off my shoes and I'm going outside and I'm having a 5th drink and we're not here.
I have to watch. I'm staying right here. My chair does no longer have wheels. I'm right here.
So your name is Irie.
Yeah.
You're also brand new here, and you came up to me, who is also brand new here. For what?
Yeah. I guess to commiserate with someone who shared my perspective.
Oh, yeah. You just picked me because I'm dirty too, I get it. We should have a drink. You need to drink. I think 90% of the people here need to do what the fancy lady just did. So
I'm having fun.
Get drunk. Get drunk.
Let's drink.
Ari, are you going to drink?
We're gonna drink to being dirty.
All right, Irie and Amleth, roll for me.
56.
I like
What was that?
56.
I like the idea that that Fitz and Aislinn have gotten so drunk that they've turned into the girls from YOLO.
All right, roll me a d10.
D10. I'm having to use virtual dice rolls because I can't find mine. 5.
For the next 5 days, you know how to say "let's drink" in every language.
You know, that's probably an
Write it down.
aimless
Write
thing.
it down.
Harry, what did you roll?
26.
You shed a dim blue light within a 10-foot radius for the next hour.
Nice. Now I
Oh
glow.
my god, we can really see that she's dirty now because she glows. All the dirt is covering up the glow.
No.
So, I feel like we kind of vibe. We should hang out more.
We should. I feel like there's a vibe here. There's an aura.
Yeah. I'm always up for making new friends.
Same, I think. Same.
Have you lost your memory? You seem so unsure of everything.
It's weird. It's hard to be sure in a new place like this with new people. Okay, bye. And I release.
And I am just so disoriented.
Fitz is still just sitting there like, so, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so I am from the mortal world. You heard about the split with my family.
Oh, everyone knows about the split.
Yeah. We just came back. We were invited by the princess, so we came back, and
Yeah.
I don't know her well, but I'm really happy to be here. But everybody's very everybody's a little on edge.
Particular,
So,
you can say it.
particular, yeah. But I grew up in the woods. As you can see, I'm very dirty.
I noticed.
Yeah. And I can turn into animals, which is fun.
Oh, that's even dirtier. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean, you're just absolutely filthy.
Mm-hmm. I am.
You know that there's someone from the Court of Summer that's big into animals. He's known as the Shepherd.
Oh, have you met,
Yali.
whatever she just said, whatever the voice in this guy said. Does the Shepherd, he has a lot of animals and things. So there are some others, but we don't really like to talk about them because they are a lot. They are a lot. But, yeah. Is that something that you would be interested in doing? Is meeting somebody who likes a lot of animals?
I would love to meet literally everyone.
Well, I don't mean to steal you from Aislinn, but I think I'm going to steal you from Aislinn.
Okay.
Oh, Aislinn's outside, kicking up dirt.
I'm on
Just,
my
like, rubbing it
7th
in.
drink.
Telling me spring girls can't have parties. I'll show everyone. And like mud on the nice watery floor.
Wonderful. I love this. Well,
Wonderful.
wonderful.
As you
This is like big,
take
chunky
Aimleth
hands.
back, Meowling is at the back table where Apricity, if you've not left your table, you're still at. So you see Fitz and Aimleth come up to your table.
Hi, Fitz. Long time no see.
Apricity. You look fabulous as always, darling.
Oh, thank you. You look especially purple today.
You know, I looked in the mirror today, I said, I'm just not purple enough. So then I did a little bit of shmush, and now I am more purple. So,
Yeah, that's you look great.
I know.
Where are you all going? Are you going somewhere not here?
To meet some people. Would you like to come?
I would say less. I'm coming. Let's
Wonderful.
go.
You seem to be putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Have you noticed this? You realize this is not your wedding. You can relax and have a good time.
Oh, I'm fully aware it's not my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I'm fully aware of that. It's not my and my father wants things to be a certain way. My mother wants things to be a certain way, and then there's Anshu and all that is wrapped up
Look,
in that situation.
My dearest friends, if Anshu would rather lay with his dogs, then let him lay with his dogs. You need to live your own life.
Is that another rumor?
No, I'm just saying. If he doesn't want to take care of his own business, then you shouldn't have to do it for him.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah.
Has he laid with his dogs?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to talk about my brother's sex life anymore. Too many times that people asked me about it, and it's really, really, really just not.
No, I understand. You're not supposed to know about your sibling's sex life. It's very weird. Anybody who does is a little strange. But you can do what you want. I mean, it's not me.
Did you pay respects to the...
My presence is respect enough, darling. You know this.
Oh, of course. So where are you going?
Well, we were hoping... You see, my new friend here, Ambleton, is that what you said your name was? He's very dirty. He's very dirty, and I like that about him. He would like to meet the shepherd because he can turn into animals, and the shepherd has a lot to do with animals. So I thought, why not just make a match? You know, just you see?
You're so good at making matches.
Oh, you know.
I'll accompany you as just to make sure everything goes copacetic, And she looks over her shoulder at her mother, and then quickly ushers you both.
Darling, I don't know the meaning of the word.
In a Prissity, you'll know that Miali had just stepped out away from the table.
Great.
Yeah. Fitz will make their way out with these two new toys at their disposal.
And yes, Amleth, you see a very tall, lean man with green skin, pointed ears. He also has twigs and things in his hair. More like toga-like in his appearance. You can see some abs. And next to him is a very lilac-colored Highland cow-looking creature with flowers in its hair.
Amazing. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Amleth. I'm new here, and my new friend here that's said that we should meet and that we have some things in common.
Oh, Fitz did.
Oh, you know I did, darling.
Fitz loves to talk.
Fitz loves to talk. Some say that's all I do. What do they know?
I'm Miali, and this is Carrick. He gestures to the cow.
Nice to meet you both. I'm a druid. Are you druids?
In a fashion, it's not so strictly defined here in the Feywild, but you could say.
Got it. And I'm learning all these courts. I believe I'm the court of stars from my family's history. What court are you in?
Summer.
Summer. Love summer. What's the deal with the mortal girl? Have you seen her running around?
Oh, there's a mortal here?
Yeah.
There's a mortal here?
Yes. Did no one else see the mortal?
There's a lot of people here. People aren't always my thing.
Well, you all know that rumors are abound. Why would you see there's a mortal? Just because one person says it? Ridiculous.
I have had too much soup.
I think you have. Especially coming from the mortal world. Soup is dangerous. I'm surprised they don't tell you this.
No,
if there was a mortal running around, why do you think that she would be off a leash? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So, Court of Summer. What do you have planned for this wedding?
I believe later on, Ursheen's been going on and on about a hunt or something.
Oh, yes, Lord Ursheen. I know the man. It's a bit of that's particular?
I've been a part of a hunt in my day. I'm looking forward to that one. Will you be hosting it?
Not me personally, but my court. So I'll see you there.
Yes, I'm very excited. My brother, for sure, will also be excited. Have you
There's
met my brother?
2 of you.
Yes. Court of Stars. There's 2 of us. I think he's rolling around inside at the moment. Last I saw you.
55 minutes!
We're at 60 now! You're gonna say that's an hour!
I think it was only a minute.
It was only a minute.
Oh, okay.
But I want to
I like the game.
I want to do like a little bow and be like, thank you so much, Fritz, for introducing me to some new friends. And I look forward to more festivities as we get closer to this wedding. Everybody seems very friendly.
Of course. Well, I will let you two talk, and just remember me. And they get very close up to you. Just remember to send the invitation to me directly, because you know that I like to be a part of things.
Of course.
And then Fitz will make their way off. To leave the 2 of you with the shepherd.
So, Shepherd, what do you do with the animals? And I'm looking at a cow with flowers in their hair. What do you do here?
He kind of studies you for a second to see if you're like implying anything.
No. I didn't mean that. I mean, I've done that, but I wouldn't. That's when I was. You know, we should talk about what your role in your in your court.
Like the person, he's just there, silent, watching.
Literally hand on her chin, like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I want to also make it clear that I, as Michael, will disobey all my character objectives to make sure that cow is safe.
Because we are nearing the end of our 3 hours as that conversation is happening, and now you've just like gotten in kind of this awkward moment. I want to ask if anyone else has any scenes they want to do. Yes.
I've got a quick one. I standing still next to Lilith. I want to ask as Irie leaves the conversation with Amleth. I want to kind of beckon her over to the 2 of us. And I'll make it a point to say, Lady Irie, and kind of give like a jovial wave over to the 2 of us.
She glows on over there, bluely.
So much blue.
How has the wine been treating you?
I've never felt more myself.
Is that true? Well, we all look very... Oh, I see. It's a natural luminescence.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce you to... Yes, allow me to introduce my my friend Lilith to you.
Hello. And who might you be?
I'm Irie.
Lilith. Now, she's being modest. This is Lady Irie. And I'll look at Irie and kind of give like a knowing nod.
A lady? Do tell. Of what court do you hail from?
I'm looking at Zareth and kind of going, okay, yep, I get the gist. Yep, be fancy, be fancy. I have come to, as an ambassador of Mortal Plane.
Oh?
My letter.
Interesting.
Zareth is completely surprised that she came up with that answer, and is kind of giving you like a very good.
I've talked to some people. They sound fancy. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Dance.
Oh, the fancy schmancy stuff is boring.
I'm learning. But you are, hello.
I guess. I'm just confused. Zareth, what is an ambassador of the mortal plane doing at a wedding to the two esteemed Fey courts that we have here today?
It's an excellent question.
You asked. What does the letter say? Could the player Emily maybe be reminded what this letter contains?
It says, I write to you as a concerned friend. You have been away from home for far too long, and it is time for you to return and claim your rightful place. Things are afoot which may not soon be undone. Enclosed you will find an invitation. Do join us for the nuptials. It will be quite entertaining. Also, you will find the components needed to return to the Feywild. Do hurry home, dear. We'll be waiting. And I'll send you that after.
Cool. Yeah, I, it's here to ambassador.
And why not? Every good, trying not to like blow a creative gasket is going. And why we were doing so well? And why not an ambassador? No, you were doing great. An ambassador at a union, a political union, from the
Yes.
and the reconnecting of the stars court. You're ensuring the fruitfulness and the unity of the realm.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
My lady, if I may, Lilith and I are able to offer accommodations for ambassadors. If you have nowhere to stay, you must simply come and stay with the both of us.
I look to Lilith as yes, we cool. Yes, I would be happy to accept. Very kind.
Well, if Zareth says so, then I guess it is so.
That actually scared. Zareth is trying to scare a little bit of that scared me a little bit. Shit. Oh yeah. Whenever you're ready, we'll escort you.
No.
At the end of the proceedings. End of the proceedings, of course.
You can bunk with me.
She gives. Oh, yay!
Danger.
Yes, she gives you a very fancy curtsy and is gonna take a turn about the room with Lilith.
I would, if we have the time, I would love to find my brother for one last scene.
Mm-hmm. Unless anyone else says anything, we'll let this be the last scene.
I think we need to go talk to Maeve, because we've stepped into something we don't have any idea about.
I am so lost. Please, we have to go talk to her.
Cool. I think let's do this, and then we'll find some place to stay for the night. We have no idea where we're staying.
I don't know where we are. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what these people do. I don't know what anything is happening. I don't know what's going on, and everybody has...
There's a large blueberry with pink hair rolling around on a chair that is too small for them. I'm so confused.
I feel like this is a dangerous situation.
I think the craziest thing is that we stepped through a portal and we were just right in the party. We didn't have any let's lead up to it. We just were here. So let's go talk to Maeve. Nowish.
We should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah. Can we find Maeve?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll say it's late enough in the evening that the top table has kind of dispersed. Mab has gotten a very large drink of something, not the Fey wine. Anshu is off doing his Anshu thing.
He's grooming his house.
Classic Anshu.
He's laying with his dog.
I love my puppies.
And then you're able to find Maeve.
Princess Maeve.
Hi.
Hi.
What are we doing here?
You two look a bit concerned. I apologize for that. Time between the planes works differently. I didn't thought you might be here earlier, rather than just be thrown into the middle of it all.
I mean,
Yeah.
We had enough time to put like a bag together, but yeah.
I think I've already insulted multiple people.
I think my presence is just not a good thing in this place.
I mean, you're both still alive. No one's tried to kill you, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what are you hoping to come out of this? That would be nice. Let's set that baseline. What are we shooting for here?
It's been a long time, and it was a very ugly split when our two branches
Yes.
fell apart. Procyon and his brother brought me the news of your grandfather's passing, and I thought it would finally be a chance for our branches to reunite. To see if that was something you two were open to.
I suppose in what capacity are you asking for? As we've pledged, sanctuary to these people.
To be honest, I thought that far ahead.
And I have a host of other concerns of reuniting the family simply for marriage into winter. It feels like there's a lot of big changes happening at once.
Yes, again, with the way time works, I wish I had been able to bring you two in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we find ourselves. Stars is not what it used to be. I don't have my parents anymore. I'm the one ruling Stars, doing the best I can with wonderful advisors, but family is important, what little we have left in Stars. And you two are part of that.
So, what happens to Stars when you marry into winter?
Well, I don't have any other siblings. We still working on the line of succession for Stars.
Mm.
All right.
So babies.
Part of it. Politics.
But
With that guy.
but those babies, would they be winter or would they be Stars?
Well, that part's still being
Stars.
negotiated.
They would be Stars.
Snowflakes.
So,
Okay.
I think
So you need our support, basically.
It would be welcome.
and what of the people that we have offered sanctuary to?
We've got time to figure that out.
Yes, but I'd like to know at least your goals on it.
If there were others to present to help lead Stars as I take my place with Winter. If we let Stars remain its own court, apart from Winter with this union, and gain Winter's power. There are options.
Wow. Well, so glad we accepted this invitation.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if anyone's told you. Someone was supposed to tell you. You are staying with us at Stars while you're here.
Okay, thank God.
oh, okay. I mean, we're used to like sleeping outside, but that works too. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love a room with a door with a lock.
Of course.
Yeah.
Same, actually.
From some of the people that I have met today, I would love a locked door.
All
We
right.
can make that happen.
Wonderful. Well, I suppose we will have further negotiations as we progress. But again, thank you for the invitation. People think I'm here to kill someone? What? Or like, I don't know. I've heard that around.
Oh, rumors do abound here. Mab, my future mother-in-law,
Uh-huh.
that is one of the many rumors floating around tonight, but it could pass. It'll probably pass.
That she wants to kill us?
No, that we want to kill her.
Yes.
Right. I mean,
That's a fun thing to learn when you come to a party and you're like, yay, celebration. Oh, you think I'm gonna kill someone? I need a drink.
right. I need a drink, and then I accidentally insinuated that somebody's having sex with a cow.
I mean,
So, I can do damage control with whatever we're doing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I do believe tomorrow Spring is hosting something another.
Right.
alright, so drink a lot of water beforehand.
Oh.
Got it.
I do apologize, I misspoke. Not spring, fall.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, game
Probably
plan.
still drink a lot of water beforehand.
Right. With this group, it seems like they're going to have an excuse to drink at every turn.
Wonderful.
And, so game plan. We're not trying to kill anyone.
Right.
And
Good to know.
I'm going to do my best to not insult anyone else.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It happens.
Yeah. Multiple times in a row. Quickly.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I guess we'll go to our room and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll see you then.
Wonderful.
May the stars guide you tonight.
You too.
And also with you.
We lift up our stars. As we get to our room, I'd love to just talk to Amleth really quick. One last thing, just say, have you ever had? Have you ever wanted to be in office before? Have you ever wanted to lead a group of people?
It's never fully occurred to me. However, she looked so sad, and it seems like we're the only people that she had to reach out to, and she needs our help.
Well, I suppose my worry in this is that I'm kind of handling the stuff in the woods. I don't know if I can necessarily split that attention to trying to hold up a court.
Right.
Would you have any interest in doing that?
I really do want to help her, so I'll do my best.
All right, well then, let's make you an archfey? Is that feels weird.
Let's do it.
All right.
I think I'll be great at it.
Slightly hungover.
Still drunk. Not even hungover. Still drunk.
And yeah, that'll be the end of that conversation for me.
I yield my time.
I yield my time to the court.
All right, and with that, our evening under the stars draws to a close.
Our chaotic ass.
Just yes.
Join us same time, same place next Sunday for our next wedding festivity. These lovely group of fae. Can't wait to see what all the shenanigans you get into.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks,
All right, what's the
everybody.
Clickety clackety, please come backety.
Yeah, that stuff. Do the thing, and we'll see you next time. Maybe if you want to come over next time.
Same fate time, same fate channel.
Yeah, and now we're all frozen. All right.
Cool.
I love you to whoever did that. I have to figure out the stop button. There we go.